on the border of Davao del Norte.
Truck pulled up behind me, it's doing a U-turn. Roads are nice today. They're normally busy. Last time I came along this road was about 6 months ago. I was in a van with some friends from Andy's work. We've been to Matty for a couple of days. That was alright, wasn't too bad. Nice big church there. We're going to come down to a police checkpoint down here, or an army checkpoint. Let's see how that pans out. So yeah, I've got I've applied for a barangay pass and my medical certificate and a travel pass, which I need to pick up next Wednesday. So I need to go to the police, but I'll update you guys and let you know how I get on and what I need to do. The barangay pass is already it cost me 50 peso, but it was wrong. The date was wrong, so I had to go back to have the date changed. The date written on it was August, and we're in September. Pedicab here. Lorries, outside lane, middle lane again. So yeah, PANABO's pretty nice. It's quite agricultural, it's quite out in the country. But as I said, it's an hour out of Davao for me. I'll also have a look at Carmen in a couple of weeks' time. I'll travel to Carmen when I got my travel documents. And let's see how that works out. Nice lorry, very nice. So welcome to Davao City. See, this is it, truck on the left hand side. Not reading the road. Back on the outside lane. What's wrong with this lane? Use this lane, driver. Ooh, Saturday. So had a good day yesterday with Selina, reflecting on the 70s, some music of my school. I find it quite poignant when I'm thinking back to some of the stuff that went on back in the 70s. And one of my subscribers made a comment about one of the big rock stars of the 70s who had a deviant side to his nature, which didn't come out in the 70s but came out about 15-20 years later. And yeah, if you think back on people that had hits in the late 60s and the 70s, like Jonathan King, who ended up as a sex pest, and then you got Garry ended up as a convicted paedophile. You know, Jimmy Savile, total paedophile, sex pervert. And you look back on some of these guys and you think to yourself, oh my God, why didn't the authorities and television and broadcasting places do anything about it? Well, I don't think they did anything about it because they didn't want to. They weren't man enough to turn around and take on the issues of the day. The broken down lorry. So, Tagham Cooperative. Nod of the head. Lorries on the left, cars on there, middle is this, bikes over there. Oh, they're all going around the outside. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Hello, Kuya. There's a jeepney on the outside trying to overtake me. There's a jeepney on the outside trying to get by. Well, there we go. So, went to PANABO, went into Davao del Norte, and had some lunch, and came back through Davao City checks. Face shields over here in PANABO don't seem to be the norm. Where in Davao City, face shields are everywhere. So anyway, we are where we are. So yeah, as I said, I had a great day yesterday with Shalina. Found a nice little Chinese restaurant in Martina Square. Did some, had some nice Asian rice and some Japanese emperor shomai. I had some braised beef, Chinese style with some rice, sticky rice. Quite nice. I went to the tea shop. There's a lady there that sells flavoured teas. So I have Okinawa tea. I had 3 of those yesterday, well, 2 of those, and a watermelon tea. Very, very nice. So there's the jeepney, wants to overtake again. There's that ugly, stinky lorry putting up all that garbage. And look at some of those wheels, not even a line. Some of these trucks actually get passed as roadworthy, but just have to be careful of them. Give them a wide berth. So there's a bike there, no back shield. when you're riding around Davao City, the person riding the bike has to wear a COVID-19 shield, and your back passenger sits the other side of that. It's bloody hot on your back, makes you sweat, but yeah, seem to have a different set of regulations out here for COVID-19. I was oh, that hurt my back. I was reading some stuff online last night about President Duterte. He's extended the pandemic emergency status to September 2021. So we have all of this to continue with. Mahaga, Indang, and Likaan. So yeah, so we have all that to deal with for another 12 months, really. So don't know whether there's going to be no tourism going on, or the airports are going to be closed. But yeah, there's going to be some people that are really pissed off that they got no income coming if we continue social distancing, no travel, no tourism. I know they keep turning around and saying, oh, it's going to be staycation, which is the local tourists and the local people going away and staying. But the local people don't have any money, or what money they have as a priority for their family. Maybe they should, maybe President Duterte should increase the tax on the rich in the Philippines to 80%, and use that money to pay for the oh, look at that, pay for the people that aren't having guaranteed income, you know, like the Psy family that are worth $13 billion. Put the tax up on those guys. I mean, if they turn around and took $5 billion from the Psy family and paid it to welfare, that's a lot of people that you could look after. Yeah, there's a lot of people. So yeah, they keep publicising all of these the top 20 richest Filipinos, and there are a lot that have over $1 billion. Yeah, $1 billion, not 1 billion pesos, guys, $1 billion. And yeah, those guys could give assistance to the not so well off. You know, that'll be a good thing for the rich to do. I was looking at the UK yesterday and Europe, because there's a lot of stuff going on over there regarding COVID-19 and interest rates. It looks like now what they're talking about is interest rates could go to negative, which means in Europe mortgage companies would actually be paying you on your mortgage, not the other way around. Give some of that will be a bloody bonus from the banks. You know, they've been ripping off people for years. It also looks like that the savers, the guys that put money away in their bank accounts, they're going to go to negative, which means they would actually be paying the banks money on their accounts. Well, if that happened to me, I'll close my bank account and move my money over here. I wouldn't leave any money back in the UK. I wouldn't want to give it to the bloody British banks. Bunch of scamming bastards. Anyway, It's a Saturday. It's a lovely, lovely day. It's a bit dusty here. Back to Davao. It's Saturday. It's a quiet day. This road is one of the most uneven roads. It does hurt my back. You can hear that beeping in the background. That's the metro buses. You know, they just sound their horn. Look at that. That guy's overloaded. It's quite breezy today. I'm riding into the wind a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't affect the commentary. I got one of those masks on again to keep. Oh, look at this guy! No indicator, just pull out. One of those big 4x4s that think they own the road. So, yeah. Not very clever, shall we say. Oh, look at that. Jollibee. Tubunco. Maybe down here on the right. I went in there about 5 or 6 months ago with the guys from Matty. They'd finished work. I picked them up in this van. We were driving over to Matty. And the first thing we had to do was pull into the Jollibee to get breakfast. Here it is on the right hand side here. So we pulled in there. Spent about 45 minutes, 50 minutes in there. On the right hand side, getting the breakfast, the snacks and everything for the journey. By the time we got to the 50-minute mark, they'd eaten all their food. There was no snacks. We had to stop a couple of times on the way. There we go, here's Tubunco. So, people out doing their shopping. Weetex there, a couple of sorry, there's corn for sale there. They really do nice corn on the side of the road with all the butter. I don't know where the butter comes from, I just keep away from it. So, got a hole in the ground. People are selling flowers to make ends meet. Rice is there. I see the rice price has dropped again, it's come down from 65 down to 45, it's dropped 20 peso, which is good. Anything that's cheaper. Oh, meringue over there and durian. There we go, try. Carrot areas are on the side here. So here's another checkpoint. I think they're all having a party. Pagsuat og Fesmastang. Oh, I can't do that word. Pumplalanga. That's a word. I have to check that with Annie when I get home. Yeah, so it's coming up to 2 years of me living in the Philippines in October. 2 years. There we go, people hitchhiking, being picked up. So I'll have to do a vlog on my 2 years, I think. I don't know whether you guys want to comment and let me know what you'd like me to talk about on my second anniversary in the Philippines. I've been vlogging for a year in August, which was last month. But yeah, around the 2nd, 3rd of October was when I arrived in the Philippines. So yeah, put some comments in there, guys, let me know. I'll go from there. This guy is really unsafe on that stool, isn't he? The other two guys are sitting there in their little cubbyhole. That guy's sitting on a plastic stool on some wooden planks, and he's just holding on. Something's rattling and clicking on his bike. The van is being impatient. Where he's off to. He's going too fast to pick up anybody. Doesn't have a load. Maybe he's going to the market. Oh, we're coming down to Hokem, the cement works between Sasa or Pampanga. It's dusty. Good job I've got a face mask on and me goggles. All that garbage going in my eyes. So, no indicator on the jeepney. Nice guy. Oh, guy selling shoes. You see a lot of that. As you travel around the Philippines, people walking with bags. In the bags they have shoes or bits they're selling. They don't get the people coming to them, they go to the people. That's a hard way to make a living. Oh, there comes a bike with loads of lights. Auto Steel on the right hand side. You've got the port of Davao on the left hand side, which goes down the Davao Gulf.